Hello students, this is lecture number 5 on sets. So in the previous class we discussed about operation of sets, union operation, intersection operation, difference of sets and complement of the sets. You know what is union, what is intersection, what is difference and what is the complement of the sets. So today we will see some points. So means I can say some are the note case. I will say here we are discussing today. First one, disjoint of sets. What is disjoint of sets? Disjoint of sets. Second one, symmetric difference. Symmetric difference of sets. Third one, Venn diagram. Venn diagram. Listen here. Disjoint of a sets. What is disjoint of sets? When we are saying two sets are said to be disjoint if there is no common element between A and B. Here what is symmetric difference? Symmetric difference is a set of elements. Means you can say set of elements of A minus B and B minus A. Means union of A minus B and B minus A. What is Venn diagram? Venn diagram is a diagrammatic representation of the sets. In the Venn diagram we will represent inverse set is denoted by rectangle and usual sets are denoted by circles, or you can say subset of the universal set is represented by what? Circles. So we will see one by one. What is disjoint? Disjoint case. What is disjoint of sets? Disjoint sets. Disjoint of sets are disjoint sets. You can say two sets capital A and B are said to be disjoint. Are said to be disjoint sets. What is the condition? If A intersection B is equal to empty. Meaning is what? There is no common element of A and B. So in that case we can say two sets are said to be disjoint sets. Two sets are said to be disjoint sets. Okay. I will take one example. Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 4, 5. Is there any common element between A and B? No common element. It implies that I can say A intersection B is equal to no common element because A has 1, 2, 3, B has 4, 5. So no common element means I can't write. I will leave it. Means I will take a blank space, or else you can denote using this symbol empty. Means that it implies that I can say A and B, the sets A and B are disjoint sets. Okay. If now I will take, suppose let A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 3, 4. Is it these two sets are said to be disjoint? Means you check what are the elements. 1, 2, 3. Here 3, 4. Is there any common element? Yes, it has common element. Actually disjoint is nothing but there is no common element. It implies that I can say A intersection B is equal to 1, 2, 3. Means 3 is common for both. Means I can write 3 here. Means it is becoming singleton set. Means it has one element. Means it is not equal to empty. When it is equal to empty, disjoint. If it is not equal to empty, it is not a disjoint set. So here A and B are disjoint, but that is this, in this case it is not a disjoint. This is about disjoint set. Second one, what is symmetric difference of sets? Second point, symmetric difference. symmetric difference of sets. Listen here. Difference, symmetric difference is nothing but, here we are saying this is the set of elements of A minus B union B minus A. So symmetric difference is usually denoted by, the symmetric difference is denoted by, symmetric difference is denoted by delta symbol. Means I can say that is A delta B. What is A delta B? A delta B is the collection of elements of A minus B union B minus A. In the notes we will give it, when it is we are saying symmetric difference of sets, we will say let A and B are any two sets, then the set of all elements belongs to A minus B and the elements belongs to B minus A. So it is denoted by this delta symbol. Delta is nothing but what? A symmetric difference of any two sets. If you want to say symmetric difference, A delta B is equal to what? It is a collection of the elements of A minus B and B minus C. We will take union of these two. For example, I have here, I will take, let A is equal to, what is A? 1, 2, 3. What is B? B is equal to, I will take 3, 4, 5. What is A minus B? A minus B is equal to, according to difference of sets, A minus B is nothing but the elements belongs to A but not belongs to B. Means 1 is belongs to A, 2 is belongs to A. These two are not belongs to B. 3 is belongs to A as well as 3 is belongs to B. Means don't consider. Means I can say 1 comma 2. And what is B minus A? B minus A is the elements belongs to B but not belongs to A. 3 belongs to A, don't take. 4 belongs to B but not belongs to A. 5 belongs to B but not belongs to A. Means I can write 4 comma 5. Is it A minus B? B minus A. It implies that A delta B is equal to A minus B union B minus A. What is A minus B union B minus A? It is a collection of elements of A minus B as well as B minus A. If there is any common element between A minus B, B minus A, we will take ones. So 1, 2, 4, 5. Here there is no common element between A minus B and B minus A. So that we will get 1, 2, 4, 5. What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? A delta B. What it means? It is a symmetric difference of two sets. Now it is clear what is a symmetric difference. Using that example, it is enough. In the case of while solving problems, we will take some more examples related to that. Okay, next one, Venn diagram. Next one is what? Next one is a Venn diagram. So Venn diagram is the diagrammatical representation of sets and also diagrammatical representation of the operation of sets. In this case, we will denote universal set. Universal set is denoted by rectangle. Is it rectangle? No. Universal set is denoted by rectangle symbol. Sets, or you can say subsets of U are denoted by circles. What is Venn diagram? Venn diagram is a combination of this rectangle and circles. Better I can say Venn diagram is the diagrammatical representation of sets and also diagrammatical representation of the union of sets, intersection of sets difference of sets. So means we can represent diagrammatically set side their operations. I will take one by one. When the union of two sets, what is a Venn diagram? In that case, how it is Venn diagram we are taking. When it is difference, how we are representing. When it is intersection, how we are representing. The thing is, universal set is denoted by using which symbol? Rectangle. Means you can say this is a geometrical representation, rectangle. This is represented by circles. What are circles? This is a rectangles. Rectangles, universal set. Now I will take first one. This Venn diagram can be represented by union case. Union of two sets. Union of two sets. Union of two sets can be taken as, when you have universal set, in that case we will take union of sets are like, when we have, this is a universal set, I will say A is one set, B is another set intersecting A and B. This I can say A, this I can say B. This whole rectangle is considered as a universal set. What is A union B? A union B is the element of A as well as B, and also if any elements are common in that case. Means I can represent like using this. Means I can I will take like these shaded. This shaded lines indicates what the elements belongs to A union B. This is a shaded portion. This I can say. Okay. This is what this representation, this shaded thing is what? A union B. A union B is the elements belongs to A as well as B and also in between. For example, if you are taking A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 3, 4, 5. Can you tell me A union B? A is what? 1, 2, 3. B is what? 3, 4, 5. Which is the element common for both? 3. Means can I say this? Here I can write 3 means 1, 2. 1, 2 are belongs to only A. Means I can write 1 and 2 here, and 4, 5 belongs to only B. I can write 4 and this is a 5. Means this is what happened? A union B. This is a diagrammatical representation. U is what? U may be any universal set. Okay. This is about union of two sets. Intersection case. Intersection of sets. Diagrammatically, this I can say Venn diagram. Again I will take rectangle. I will say it is a universal set. I will take one circle for A, one circle for B. This is what A and B. So intersection is what? It is a common elements. I can say A intersection B is the elements collected from both A and B. Means I can represent this one only. I can shade this only. This region is only common for both. Can I say in this case, this is the intersection. This is shaded region. I can say shaded region is the what? The elements belongs to. The elements belongs to. This is considered as what? A intersection B. Even though this A and B, A is what? 1, 2, 3. B is what? 3, 4, 5. Means can I say which element is common? 3. Means can I write 3 is the only one element. So means here what? A intersection B has what? 3 is the only one element. Means this is belongs to, you can say 1, 2. 1, 2 is here. Shaded region is the intersection. Here I can say 1. A has 1 and B has 2, but I can't write 3. So here 4 I can write here 4 and 5, but only the number is what? A intersection B is a common element. This shaded portion indicates what? Intersection of A and B. Third one, difference of two sets. Difference of two sets. I can say, if I am saying A minus B, in this case we can write a rectangle, here one circle and this one circle. This is a A, this is a B. So only the elements belongs to A but not B. Means A minus B is what? Only this shaded region. I can't take inside. This is the shaded portion. This shaded portion is considered as what? Only the elements. This should not be. A minus B. A minus B is nothing but what? This is the shaded portion. What is A minus B? A minus B is the elements belongs to A but not belongs to B. It means I can say A is 1, 2. 3 is belongs to. Don't consider. 4, 5 is in the B. Means what is the elements? 1, 2 only. Means I can write here 1 and 2. Means A minus B is the elements belongs to A but not belongs to B. And I can represent B minus A also. I will take another one rectangle. Here one circle, this is another circle. In this case it is A, this is B. Only B minus A. B minus A can be represented by only this. Means I can take only this. B minus B is the element belongs to only B but not belongs to A. It should not be common for both. This is the shaded region. Only B. B minus A is only B but not belongs to A. This can be. I can write the elements. What are the elements only belongs to B? I can say 4 or 5 belongs to A. 3 is the element of B but 3 is the element of A also. Means in the common case don't write. Only I can write here 4, 5. So see the difference. Here in the case of union, we are shading all portions. Means we are shading A portion, B portion and common portion. But in the case of intersection, we are shading only common portion of the A and B. In this case, A minus B is nothing but here we are shading only A but not common and also but not B. Here only B means the elements belongs to B but not belongs to A, and also that should not be common for both. This is about what? First one union, second one intersection, third one what? The difference. Fourth one complement. Fourth one complement. Complement of sets. Complement of a set. Let here if U is a universal set. Let I will say U is the universal set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And A is equal to what? I will take here I took same I will take 1, 2, 3. And B is what? B is a 3, 4, 5. So what it is? In the case of complement, I can represent using rectangle, Venn diagram. Venn diagram can be written as here U is what? U is any element of this. In the case of complement, I will take 1. If it is A complement, I will say this is A. This is what? A complement. Means elements are belongs to A but not belongs to itself. Means elements are belongs to universal set but not belongs to itself. Means I can say what is A dash? A dash is a U minus A. What is U minus A? Means the elements from the A you have to eliminate from U. 1, 2, 3. Means 1, 2, 3 you eliminate from the universal set. Means 1 goes, 2 goes, 3 goes. Means I am eliminating 1, 2, 3. We are remains with the 4, 5, 6, 7. Means I can say 4, 5, 6, 7 is the A complement. What are the A elements? Here I can say 1, 2, 3. So these 3 elements means this I can shade. What are the elements here? I can only shade these portions. The shaded portion is what? A complement. This shaded portion. What is the A dash? A dash is what? I can write any element 1, 2, 3 leaving these. Means A dash. A dash has what? A dash has I can write 1, 2, 3 goes inside, but we are writing 4, 5, it may be 6 here, it may be 7 here. So these are the elements. Means A dash is the element excluding itself and collecting all from the universal set, that is 4, 5, 6, 7. These are simple. Wherever while solving the problem, if you want to solve using Venn diagram also, you can represent. When you are representing union, you shade all the portion. Common portion as well as A portion, B portion, this totally is considered as a union. Intersection is the only common portion. Difference is a minus B, only A but not common portion and a B portion. And here it is only B minus A, means only B you consider, don't shade the common portion as well as this previous means A portion. So this is the representation of what? Sets and their operations. This is nothing but diagrammatical representation of sets as well as their operations using Venn diagram. Venn is a name of the mathematician. He gave this representation and name is also Venn. Venn is what? It is the name of the mathematician. He established this type of diagram. For that reason, the name itself is a Venn diagram. Okay. So next we will see properties on all the union, intersection, difference and complement of sets. Now properties on sets, some properties. I can say some properties of union of sets. Some properties of union of sets. I will take one by one. First one, A union B is equal to B union A. This is considered as what? A commutative law. Commutative law. Commutative law is saying what? Whenever you are taking A union B is always B union A. Means when we are taking two sets A and B, when we are taking A union B, we will get same elements in the B union A. Second one, associative law. I can say A union B union C. In this case, first bracket. A union B union C. You take last bracket. First bracket, last bracket. Which is it is? Associative law. Associative law. Third one. A union empty is A only. Means in this case I can say it is what? Identity law. Identity law. Here identity element is what? Empty. Empty is the identity of U. Identity of the union. Empty is identity of union. Fourth one, whenever A union empty, always empty is means nothing. Nothing is the element here. Only empty means A union empty is always you will get A. And A union A, you take itself, you will get A itself only. Okay. A union universal set. A union universal set is a bigger universal set only will get because we will take all the elements of U. So here A union A itself is A union universal set is a itself universal set. These are the main properties on union. Second, some properties on intersection. Properties on intersection. Intersection of sets. Here again, first one, A intersection B is always same as B intersection A. So it is again what? A commutative law. Commutative law. This I can leave it. You can understand. Commutative law. Second one, A intersection B intersection C. A intersection B intersection C. Here first bracket, here last bracket. It is which? Associative law. And third one, A intersection empty. What we will get? A intersection empty means in the case of intersection we will say common element. Means A has some element means empty has no element. So what is common for both? Empty only. And third one. Next, fourth one, A empty. A intersection universal set. A intersection universal. These are while operating these sets you will get like A intersection universal set you will get A only because intersection means we will take common elements of A and U. Definitely here A is a subset of U. A is subset of U means A has elements. Those elements are also belongs to U. So definitely A will be having some elements. Those elements are common for both. And here fifth one, I can say distributive law. We are saying it is what a distributive law. In this case, A union, I can say B intersection C. This I can say union over intersection. This I can take A union B bracket A union B. I am operating union with B and union with C. Means when you are saying A union B, what remains? Middle intersection. Then I can say A union C. This I am operating A union B intersection I kept here A union C. So this is what a distributive law. Here I can say union over intersection. If it is A intersection B union C, what you will get? A with B I will take. Means I can say A, what is the middle? A intersection B. Again union will be remains here. Then A intersection C. So these properties we will provide in notes also. So A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. It is a commutative. You can take any, you will get LHS equal to RHS. This is also you will get LHS equal to RHS. A intersection MT means MT is a common for both. Itself you will get MT only. When you are taking A intersection universal set, you will get, this is what a because A is a common for these two. Distributive law, A union over intersection you will get, you can take like a union with B and A union with C. Intersection will remains in the middle. And here A intersection B union C, in this case A intersection B union will remains in the middle and A intersection C. This is what properties on what intersection. And next one we can say properties on complement. Properties on complements. Properties of complement of sets. Complement of sets. What is the properties on complement? The thing is, first one, A union B whole complement is A complement intersection B complement. When you are taking A union B whole complement, this will be equal to A complement intersection B complement. What it means? When you are taking operations, first you take A union B and then you can take complement of this. Definitely there you will have some universal set. In that case, take again A complement and B complement, take intersection. These two result will become a same. Again I can take here A union B. I can say A intersection B whole complement. What happening here? A intersection B whole complement will become A complement union B complement. This property is called what? De Morgan's law. De Morgan's law. De Morgan's law is saying what? It is saying A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. A intersection B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. In this case, you can verify, you will get LHS equal to RHS. Second one, A union A complement means A union A complements A and A dash has some different elements. Whatever you have A, that should not be in A dash. Whatever you have in A dash, that should not be in A. Combining these two, you will get a universal. Next one, I can say A intersection A dash. What you will get? I said here these two A and A dash are different, but combining will get universal. When it is different, if it is intersection, common element. There is no common element, I can say empty. And then fourth one, I can write empty complement. Empty complement means we will say universal set or universal complement. Universal complement you will get what? Itself empty. And I said in the previous class also, A complement whole complement is what? A itself. We will say it is double complement. Double complement means when you are taking complement of the complement, you will get a same. So empty complement is universal set, universal complement is empty, empty complement of the complement you will get here. These are the necessary properties. While solving the problems, we will use these all properties, and while verifying, we can say these laws will satisfy. So I think some extra properties we will provide in the notes case, so you can go through and study well. So now I will take some problems related to union, intersection and complement, difference, and also on the basis of these properties. Okay, copy this. Now, I will take some problems. First one, first problem. Let u is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7. B is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. C is equal to, I can write only I will write 9. We will check some. He is asking here according to this, find first one, A union B. Second one, A intersection B. Third one, A minus B and B minus A. No problem. Fourth one, A complement of whole complement, and I can say only A complement. A complement will get there. Fifth one, he will ask here A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement, or else you can say here verify this. Verify A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement or not. Now I will take one by one. What we have, first one, universal element, universal set is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So means what is a set A? A has 1, 3, 5, 7. What is B has a? B has 2, 4, 6, 8, and C has 9. Can I say first one A union B? I will select director. A union B is the elements belongs to A as well as belongs to B. 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. Means I can say 1, 2, or else you can write directly. It is not necessary to write orderly. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. Then 2, 4, 6, 8. Order is not necessary. It is not necessary to write 1, 2, 3, 4 like. You can collect only the elements of A as well as B. This is A union B. What is A intersection B? Second one, A intersection B. A intersection B is what are the elements common for both. 1, 3, 5, 7. Is it 2, 4, 6, 8? Is it any common element? 1, 3, 5, 7 all are odd number. Here 2, 4, 6, 8. No, these all are even number. There is no number. I can say empty. Third one. What is third one here? A minus B. What is A minus B? A element but not B. 1, 3, 5, 7. Is these out of these element any element is here? No. Means can I say 1, 3, 5, 7? Because 1, 3, 5, 7 are not belongs to B. 2, 4, 6, 8. And B minus A. B minus A is what? The elements belongs to B but not belongs to A. Here obviously these elements are not belongs to the A. Means I can write 2, 4, 6, 8. can I say, is it B minus A is giving B only because B is all distinct elements, those elements are not belongs to A. Here A minus B, A is a distinct element, those elements should not be belongs to B, means A minus B will get always A only. Then now next you have this, then A complement of the complement. A complement of the complement. First I will find out A complement. A complement means this I am finding. A complement is what? U minus A. Universal set minus A. Universal set minus A means you leave elements of A. 1, 3, 5, 7. Leave. 1, 3, 5, 7. Remains what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. These are the elements what? These elements are not the elements of A. These are the set of elements collecting from the universal set excluding itself A. So means what is the A dash itself? A dash whole dash. A dash whole dash is what? Leave these 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 from the universal set. When you are leaving 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, what you will get? You will get itself 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. What happened? Itself is considered as a only. A complement of the complement is what? Itself. Then we will say last one, A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. In the case of fifth one, I will say A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. For this, I will write here. I can write what is A complement. A complement is the element of universal set excluding itself. Means I can write 1, 3, 5, 7. Leave this. You leaving 1, 3, 5, 7. We will get 2, 4, 6, 8, and also 9. Correct? And B complement. What is the B complement? Leave the elements of B. 2, 4, 9, 8. Leave. Means what we will get? 1, 3, leave 2, 4, then 5, then leave 6, 7, and leave 8. What will get? 9. So A dash intersection B dash means what is the A dash intersection B dash? A dash intersection B dash. What is the common for A dash and B dash? So 1, 2, 4, 3 no common, 6, 8 no common, 8 no. Is it only 9 common? So I can write 9 is here. A intersection B is a common element is considered as what? 9. This is what I can say, this is what this thing. A dash intersection B dash. A dash intersection B dash is what? Here you have 9. So can I say A union B? What is the A union B? A union B you have here. A union B. A union B. So I can say A union B whole complement is what? U minus A union B. When you are eliminating universal from the universal A minus A union B, A union B is 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 8, 6. So means what we will remains here? From the universal set, I will leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will remains with only 9. Can I say again? This is what happening. Means 9 is a only element A union B whole dash. It implies that I can say A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. This is what? It is verified. This one. A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. In this case, nothing. You have to find out these operations following their rules. Means union case what is the rule, intersection what is the rule, difference case what is the rule, and in the case of complement what is the rule. So while giving any, you can find out A union B union intersection A minus B, B minus A, like so many elements. Okay. So I will take second example. If U is equal to 1, 2, 3, so on up to 9. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Using this, verify that first one, A minus P is equal to A intersection B complement. Second one, B minus A is equal to B intersection A complement. Third one, A intersection B whole complement is A union B, A complement union B complement. And fourth one, A union B union C. First bracket is equal to A union B union C. Last bracket. This is which law? Associative law. This A minus B is equal to, he is asking A intersection B dash. B minus A is equal to B intersection A dash. A intersection B is equal to A intersection B whole complement is a complement union, that A union, A complement union B complement. This is associative law. Okay. Solution case. I will say what is given u is equal to have 1, 2, 3 and so on. Means I can write better 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What is A? A has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And B has what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First one, A minus B is equal to what he is asking? A intersection B complement. I will take LHS. LHS is what? Left hand side, A minus B. What is A minus B? The elements of A but not elements of B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the elements of B also. Means I can say A minus B is what? 1, 2, 3 only. 4 and 5 are belongs to B. Means A minus B is always elements belongs to A but not belongs to B. This is what? A minus B. I will say A intersection RHS is what? B complement. A intersection B complement. First you find out B complement is what? B complement. What is a B complement? You leave 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means B complement it can be written as U minus B. U minus B means universal set minus B element. You eliminate 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are eliminating? What you will get? 1, 2, 3 and you will get 9 extra. Because we are eliminating these B from universal set. Means we are eliminating 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are remains with 1, 2, 3, 9. What I can say now, what is A intersection B dash? B dash is what? This is. B dash is this one. What are the elements? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What has A? A has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 9. What are the common elements? 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2, 3. These are the common elements. So means what you will get? You will get what? For our convenience we are taking 1, 2, 3. Is it A intersection B dash is same as A minus B? It implies that you can say A minus B is equal to A intersection B dash. Means what it is? This is nothing but A but not B. A minus B is nothing but also A but not B only. Means always A minus B and A intersection B dash are equal, because you will get like. So this is homework. This you can try version. This is what a homework I am giving. You can try this problem. And this is also I will give homework, because in the case of previous problem I done A union B whole dash. Means you take first A union B in that case, but here you take A intersection B. Means you collect common elements of A intersection B, take the flower bracket, take the bracket, and whole dash is nothing but you eliminate all the intersection element from the universal set. A dash and B dash, you find out A complement and a B complement, then you make it is union of this. So this is about, you can do these two, and I will take this associative law I will take. What is associative law? It is, he is saying, according to this, A union B union C, first bracket, last bracket. A union B union C, first bracket, last bracket. First, LHS. What is A union B union C? See, I will collect. What are the A union B element? A union B element is a collecting A and B. I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are the elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 4, 5 is again there. 6, 7, 8. Union. What is the C element? C element is a, here C is not there, no. I can take C is here. I can take 9. I will take C here. A union B. In the given case, A, B. So I took now C is a 9 because I am taking associative law. A union B, C is 9. So C is what here? 9. What happened? Collecting all, here 9 is extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 happen. It is what? LHS. RHS set. What is RHS? I can say A union B union C. Here A is what? A is the elements of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, what? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Union of, what is a B union C? B union C is the element of B as well as C. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I say? 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, union C means 9. So what are the elements? Union is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't consider repeated element. 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It implies that what happened? LHS is equal to RHS. So means that you can say this associative law is satisfying. Nothing here. In the case of problems, you follow the given difference, union, intersection, and you observe what is the given universal set, what are the sets A, B and C. According to that we have to operate. Okay, this is about some examples. I took only 2 examples on the basis of these operations. We will give so many examples in the note case. In the case of your notes, you will get some more examples. You can try. This is very simple. Understanding concept, you can do it. Nothing is here. You understand correctly. Okay. I will continue in the next class. I will take some practical problems. And before that, we will take some properties related to practical problems. Okay. Thank you.